KJ?
Let me see.
Smell good.
Yep.
Some smell good.
Smell good, huh?
The red bottle.
What is it? Yeah, that. Hey. I knew Mark had me.
What we got?
Damn. It's hard. Peyton Manning signed helmet.
Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Hey.
Second time that the Hornets and Bucks have played in the last 8 days. Hornets won at Spectrum Center last Saturday. Ooh, awkward ball for Grant. Oh.
Ball fake. It's Lopez the bite. He's trying to draw the foul. Oh, yeah. That kind of buckled under his right knee.
The Charlotte Hornets lost in Milwaukee in late November, but the bigger story that night, forward Grant Williams out for the rest of the season with a torn ACL.
Tough break. I mean, he's been Mr. Everything for you early this season with so many injuries along your front line.
Let's also keep our brother in prayer. All right? Appreciate everything you're giving us. All right? We're praying for you. We're with you. All right? Bring it. No. We're coming to you. Yes, sir.
God is good. God is great on 3. 1, 2, 3.
God is good. God is great.
When it happened, what did you feel?
My season was over. I experienced like a knee sprain before, like an MCL sprain, but like I remember like vividly, I made the move, I've done that move a million times, especially against Brooke. And I tried to do the one, and I was gonna take my next step, and as I go to take the next step, my heel made contact first, and then all I felt was my knee go, hear a pop. So I was like, pop, okay, and I heard, and I knew immediately something was wrong. Like normally when I get hurt, I can pop up or at least like sit for a second and I get up and try and walk it off and stuff like that. But like the fear of my face, like when I got up, I remember rewatching the clip, you could just tell something was wrong. And then I tried to run back to the bench just to get to, to get out, to be able to have the medical people examine me. And by the time I got to half court, I felt it again, and I was like, yep, well, let me sit my butt down. Season's probably done now. And I remember Mello and Brandon were to my right and left, and they helped lower me down. And then they came up to me and I said I tore something, and game was over.
It's definitely emotional. I even kind of caught myself feeling a little emotional after the Milwaukee game because he's had such a great impact on everything we've done, I would say, especially since I've been hired here. He's one of the veteran voices in the locker room.
Top leg.
I'm just so thankful as a first-year coach that you have a guy that's been through so much and gives so much of himself. I think he does it physically. I think he does it vocally. And I also just think he does it with his everyday approach to how he carries himself as a professional. He's created a great vibe in our locker room and in this organization, and so that will be missed. And I think we have to live in it for a little bit and actually soak it up and embrace the fact of everything he's given to us, and now we need to give to him on his road to recovery and make sure that we are there as a resource for whatever it is that he needs.
You remember this.
Yeah. Morning.
Just the word.
All right, you can just see him now. You don't have to
What's up, brother?
be doing rehab while he's here.
Good, man. Let me stand up, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say you can stop now.
Yeah. Get a little more rehab. Let me stand up and sit right there, okay.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, he's standing already.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Overall, pain-wise, it was bad after the first, when I first got surgery.
Walking in at 1:30.
You serious?
Walking at 1:30 and out.
And then 5:30.
And out. But when I first got surgery, I was like, I feel great. But my
I just kept saying that. But other than that, like after that, once we got out the hospital, I was fine.
Yeah.
So I have PT every day here for the next week and a half, and then get back to Charlotte. So, I appreciate you guys checking in too. I was like, dang, I got the whole crew coming in, saying what's up, say hello.
That's it, bro. A million people come to my house.
I appreciate you, man. Really. Thank you.
I will.
I'm gonna say, and I'll be back in about 2 weeks too, so I'm ready to bust y'all's ass. What's up?
Alright.
Listen, it sounds right. It sounds good. We can play wheelchair basketball too. This is my first time being away from a team my whole life, you know, so I know Mark dealt with it a little bit, and a couple other guys just dealing with the idea of watching basketball, you know, just sitting there and just like you have no control over just being in the seat that you're in, and you're sitting there like, damn, I wish I could help.
With additional injuries beginning to snowball, head coach Charles Lee had to get creative with roster depth and rotations as Charlotte entered its toughest stretch of the season.
As we have dealt with some of the injuries, some more serious than others, I just think that the togetherness and their ability to kind of uplift each other has been really inspiring.
You know, it's been one of those things where we haven't had a consistent lineup all season long. I don't think we've had one game where the entire roster's been healthy. Unfortunately, we won't either with Grant Williams being out. And you see how much he's been missed. Can't shy away from it. It's just too bad. I think the majority of them may have just been, I don't want to say freak accidents, but they've just kind of happened, whether it's, you know, Nick Richards getting fracturing his first rib, to Mark coming back before camp and straining the tendon in his foot. Trey's back flares up, you know, things that, again, you can't necessarily control. So that's been frustrating. With that said, I can say that the locker room has been amazing, you know, in terms of that adversity.
The message is just to continue to stick together. At some point, we will have a full, healthy roster.
It's hard to, you know, build something sustainable when you don't have a group that can consistently be on the floor.
Until that time, we can't make excuses. We have to just keep making progress, and whoever's available is like the next man up, and we're going to go out and compete and be together.
For the freshman.
Opportunity was knocking for some, and unfamiliar faces were making an impact and opening eyes despite the team's struggles.
Musa Diabate, for example, right? We get him on a two-way, and Charles, again, he and his staff have done a tremendous job in terms of just unlocking his strengths. As we know, he's one of the best offensive rebounders, you know, in the game.
I'm just happy that I'm getting the opportunity to show what I can do. It's amazing. I think I'm very happy and blessed that coach is able to trust me. And, you know, I got to keep doing what I'm doing.
Isaiah Wong gets played a lot. Some games he hasn't played.
High up the window and in for Isaiah Wong.
He's a really good, strong right-hand driver.
Seth Curry's started, right? You can just go on and on and on and on in terms of the different iterations of the roster.
Confident stroke. Seth scored and a foul. Right place, right time for number 30.
Guys out, a little bit more opportunity to make plays early on, so really just doing what I do, the ball in my hand, just being aggressive.
Charles and his staff, they've done a tremendous job of just continuing to keep in mind that we have to, you know, develop our players, whether it's Tijon, who's a first-year player, or there's things that Taj Gibson can continue to get better at.
LaMelo misses. Taj Gibson, right place, right time.
They never really asked me to do too much, but just be myself, because people understand how I bring it, how I come every day.
They've done a tremendous job with their attitude and approach, showing up every day and continuing to coach those guys.
I mean, they look like they have his spirit, and he is one of the most positive people I've been around, energetic. He's a great human being, and it looks like they're playing with that same grit, toughness, and joy for the game.
The Hornets received a key addition back into the fold in early December. Center Mark Williams returned to action for the first time in nearly a full year.
He's done a phenomenal job of being engaged in everything we're doing. So he's had his return to play plan, but he never is doing something that's going to take him away from the team. He's always traveled. He's been in every film session. There's been a couple times during practice, to your point, of like you have these moments of like he's going to help us. It's as I'm watching drills during practice, he'll come stand next to me and he'll say whatever it may be, and you're just like, damn, that guy gets it. That's a thoughtful question, or that's a thoughtful just statement to say, hey, I should probably be working behind the defense in that zone set. And you're like, yep, he's going to help us.
Let's do it, man.
I think you're going to get a winner. Somebody that's going to be out on the floor and win every single night he's out there. Play as hard as he can, do a lot of little things.
Last time we saw Mark play, it was December 8th of 2023. And Mark Williams, welcome back. Along the three-point line, hands it off to Brandon Miller. Mark, offensive rebound. And the pesky Kyle Lowry making life difficult, but not for long. Mark Williams, his first field goal.
Watching him play, it felt like how he was in the beginning of last year. But I think once, he gets a couple of games under his belt and he gets back into a rhythm of being the old Mark, I think, our team is going to make a really good push.
I'm going to try and be more of a leader. Vocally, I feel like, the guys respect my voice. And, utilizing that and making everybody on the floor the best version of themselves.
LaMelo! What a wonderful play! Mark Williams, the Hornets back on top! That's what we've been waiting for!
Offensively, go do our thing. We play with just as much pace. We trust the pass. We're going to execute and screen. And then overall, we're going to keep focusing on us and building great habits, okay? We're going to have a great process on every possession. We will be the most competitive team, and we will be the most together team, all right, for 48 minutes or however long the game calls for. Let's go, fellas. Defense on three. 1, 2, 3. Defense. Come on, DJ. Come on. Get great juice tonight. Be great. Let's go.
An extended break awaits the Hornets, but first some road work this evening in Indiana, where Charlotte will hope to snap its slide in day 2 of a back-to-back.
Cody, the open man. Good start for Cody. Micic stumbles, fires the big man in the nick of time.
Rolled by Nick.
Shot clock's already down to 4. Micic. Yes! Got it! Brandon splits a double team. Oh, yes! A snatch of liberty! That was just what the doctor ordered.
And the drought is over.
That's all we needed right there. That's all we needed right there.
Charlotte grabs the win.
Hey, hell of an effort by every last person in here, okay? Everybody in here matters. Everything that you contribute matters, and I appreciate it, and I love it, and I thank you guys for it. And that is why we continue to grow. No matter who's available, we are going to be the team that's always competitive and always together. And we're just going to keep getting better and better. All of these winning plays that we keep making, this is who we got to be every night. Hell of a job, Cody.
Yeah, Cole.
Hell of a job. 3 teammates coming to pick them up. Everything you do matters. DJ, coming over, seeing a drive, taking it in the chest. I love that charge. We got 4 teammates coming to pick them up right there.
Yes, sir.
Love that. That's family. That's winning. Everybody's contribution was huge, and we need everybody throughout the game. But Brandon Miller, we need you in the biggest moments, dude. And so when I confront you like that, it's because I know what you're capable of. And you're going to keep playing, and we put you in these positions, you're going to make plays for us, whether it's to score or to pass.
Yeah, Baba.
Hell yeah, Bassa.
Yeah.
Loose ball. Get on that. Hell yeah. Hey. And the other part that's huge, look who goes and gets the ball so we can challenge.
The Wong Wong.
Go get it, Wong Wong. We keep learning, we keep growing. Let's go, man. Love it. What we got, Wong Wong?
With the Wong Wongs.
Hard work on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hard work!
Poole off the spine from Jordan Poole.
The heroics in Indiana did not translate into consistency. While the losses mounted, the Hornets kept looking forward.
They are certainly obsessed with daily improvement. This group, you know, coming in on off days, coming back at night to shoot. Again, which is really neat to see, because right now we're going through a little bit of rough patch, which every team goes through it at times, and we knew this would happen, but it's very encouraging to see that the work hasn't stopped, that these guys are still obsessed with daily improvement. They're watching extra film, whatever it may be, and they're responding in a positive way.
There's going to be growing pains. You have to have a strong locker room. You have to know that the brighter days are ahead. You can't come in, you know, feeling sorry for yourself individually. It's going to bring everybody down. So you had to have that attitude that it's a new day. Anything can happen, and you have to just want to get better as an individual. You know, if you do that, your team's going to get better.
Hey, one other thing with Sengun, he's going to try and bump you. He's going to, like, bait you into, like, hitting him, and he's going to draw that foul. If you, like, go into him, he's going to flop and try and shoot, draw that foul.
Right into him.
No, that's going to be a foul. That's going to be a foul. But you had an energy drink? No.
Sticking together and staying focused. Two key elements to getting out of a funk. Assistant coach Lamar Skeeter is keeping it positive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the one right there. His feet above the three-point line. Get to your runner. Another action. Really, the key to the game, like we talk about protecting the paint, it's like, can we do it consistently? Can we do it every possession? Can we do it for 48 minutes? Get to his hip first, like almost not full sideways. Let him get to his hip first.
A little angled, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit. You're not opening up. Yo, so right here, one, you don't have to pick up that high.
Don't pick up that high?
No, but two, like, as that center call happens, that's when you got to close that gap. Because, like, you're kind of waiting. Now it's too late. Yep, just get to his body center. You like Isaiah or DJ on Van Fleet? Right now we're 13. T-John's in center on tape.
Great.
Go, Mark. Shift. Active. Would you put T-John on Adams?
Yeah.
You do that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're on Thompson. T-John. Adams. Hey, Josh, take Shepard. Hey, Vasa, you take it. Quan.
Despite the loss to Houston, the mission remained the same. And with the holiday season upon them, this Hornets bunch wanted to show each other the meaning of togetherness.
In my experience, it's like, all right, I got this gift. You don't know I have you. Like, Miles, here you go. I was your secret Santa.
That secret got to be revealed, bro.
Let's just do one at a time.
The secret got to be revealed.
You got him? Oh, yeah.
Swag. Yeah, that's me. Family on three, 1, 2, 3. I need some money. Oh, boy. Hey, Chris, tell me what do you do?
How you doing, brother? Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I feel like I'm a part of the team. You know, I travel with, see these guys. I know how hard they play and how bad they want to win. So anytime I can, put a smile on somebody's face to lighten the mood, especially over the holidays when we're traveling and don't get to spend a ton of time with our families.
Over to Washington, D.C., I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Flight attendants, arm your doors for departure, cross-check, prepare for alcohol.
It starts with Poole. Three-pointer! Got it! Jordan Poole hits a three!
The trip to Washington ultimately was not a success, but perhaps momentum was starting to shift in the right direction.
Hornets do not have a timeout. This has got to go. Down three. Bridges. For the tie. Got it! Miles did it! Miles Bridges has tied the ball game!
Great defense by Williams. That's the only way Miles Bridges could get that shot off, is lean and go under the arm of Williams. Look at that. I mean, one-legged, leaning, body language there, bottoms.
When you're not playing the best, you're not winning a lot of games, those moments keep you upbeat, keeps the locker room upbeat, and keeps you wanting to come in and play hard.
Fellas, I fully believe that we have everything we need in this room to compete with anybody and everybody, okay? You guys need to fully believe the same exact thing. We just have to make the choice on every possession to outwork, outcompete, and out together every second of this game, okay? Do not come back in this locker room and regret not giving everything you have, okay? For a full 48 minutes or whatever the game takes, we have to make the choice to outwork them on every aspect of the game, okay? Defense on three. 1, 2, 3.
Defense! The first 2 minutes, those starters, take it to them. Don't expect them, they're going to come in and be casual and be happy to play. Him in the mouth and see how they respond.
For the first time in 2025, the Hornets are home sweet home here at the Hive tonight. The Queen City playing host to Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. LaMelo throws the lob. Brandon Miller, the slam! The Hornets by 13.
Heavy leg right now.
Hornets lead by 9. Allen's first two is denied! Blocked by Cody Martin. LaMelo! You betcha! Tonight's the night, folks!
It's a 115-104 win. The Queen City wearing the crown tonight.
Back right, dog. Hey, Hornets DNA, they say right. Somebody swerve in that corner. Whoa. Ah! Come on, y'all. Hey, take that energy into the next game. Y'all hear me?
We come in, we win, we lose, we keep working. We got 20 offensive rebounds. Fastest paced game in the season. Everybody's ready for their opportunity. Nick Smith, Nick Richards. Total team effort.
Nice word in that corner. Whoa.
All right, hopefully we're rolling for that walk-in.
We are.
You want to keep it in frame? You tell me.
It's up to you, man.
I can be like the Lord of the Rings guy.
I just want to make you comfortable. You shall not. That's exactly what it is. Let's take that out the shot.
All right, you tell me.
Got you.